Chen Hsuan was born on January 12, 1995, in Taipei, Taiwan. From a young age, she exhibited a natural athleticism that made her stand out among her peers. Growing up in a family that valued physical activity and sports, it was no surprise that Hsuan gravitated toward badminton, a sport that would come to define her career. Her introduction to badminton began at the age of 8, when she joined a local sports club. Her interest in the sport was sparked by the dynamic and fast-paced nature of badminton, which quickly captivated her. As a child, Chen was involved in a variety of sports, but it was badminton that truly captured her heart, and soon, she dedicated herself to mastering the game. By the age of 10, Chen was already showing significant promise in the sport. She quickly rose through the ranks in her youth badminton circuit, consistently competing and excelling in local and regional tournaments. Her work ethic, passion, and sharp focus on improvement were evident from the outset, and it was clear that she had the potential to make a name for herself in the world of badminton. Encouraged by her family and local coaches, Hsuan committed to training full-time and began competing in national tournaments. Despite her young age, she quickly earned recognition as a rising star in Taiwanese badminton, rise to prominence and early career. Chen Hsuan's breakthrough came when she was just 16 years old. Her first major national success came when she won her first national title in the Taiwan National Badminton Championships. Her victory in this prestigious competition signaled the start of her rise in the international badminton scene. With a combination of agility, speed, and technical skill, she became known for her quick reflexes and tactical gameplay. At 17, Hsuan made her international debut by participating in several BWF Badminton World Federation events. She quickly gained attention for her resilience on the court, her ability to play under pressure, and her mental toughness. It was clear that she had the potential to compete with the best players in the world. Over the next few years, she steadily improved her world ranking and began making significant strides on the BWF World Tour. Her early performances were characterized by an ability to take on established players and put up competitive fights against much more experienced opponents. While she didn't win major titles right away, her performances at various BWF Super Series and Grand Prix tournaments indicated that she was ready to break into the upper echelons of the sport. Her first notable international success came in 2015, when she reached the quarterfinals of the BWF World Championships, a remarkable achievement for a player who was still relatively unknown on the world stage. This result earned her a reputation as a player to watch, and her career trajectory started to ascend rapidly. Career peak and main achievements. Chen Hsuan's career reached new heights in the late 2010s as she began to establish herself as one of the premier players on the international badminton circuit. By now, her playing style had matured, and she was known for her exceptional court coverage, deceptive shots, and consistency in rallies. She had honed her game to become a formidable force, especially in women's singles, BWF World Championships. One of the defining moments of Hsuan's career came at the 2018 BWF World Championships, where she made a significant breakthrough by reaching the semifinals. This was her best performance in the prestigious event, and it showcased her ability to perform under pressure against some of the world's best players. Though she eventually lost in the semifinals, her run to the Final Four cemented her place among the top badminton players in the world. This result also boosted her world ranking, allowing her to enter the top 10 in the women's singles category for the first time in her career. The 2018 World Championships marked the beginning of her career peak, and it was clear that she was on her way to achieving even greater success. All England Open and BWF Super Series success. Chen Hsuan's rise continued with strong performances at several prestigious tournaments, including the All England Open and the Indonesia Open, two of the biggest events on the BWF calendar. Her consistent results in these tournaments helped her secure more high-ranking finishes and titles. In 2019, she reached the final of the All England Open, a feat that significantly raised her profile within the badminton community. Although she did not win the title, her performance in the final showed that she could compete against the world's elite players, including Tane Zhuying and Nozomi Okuhara. Her impressive showing in the All England Open was a turning point in her career, signaling her readiness to challenge for major international titles. Throughout this period, Hsuan Yu also claimed titles in several BWF Super Series tournaments. Her victories in events such as the Singapore Open and the Thailand Open showcased her growth as a player. Winning titles on the Super Series circuit further strengthened her reputation as one of the top players in the world. Pan American Badminton Championships. In addition to her success in European and Asian tournaments, Chen Hsuan Yu's prowess on the international stage also extended to continental competitions. One of her most remarkable accomplishments came at the Pan American Badminton Championships, where she dominated the competition and won several titles over the years. These victories reinforced her position as one of the top athletes in the sport globally.